Sharon learns from a solicitor that Dan specifically asked to adopt Sharon, but he wasn't her biological dad. Phew, so who is? And is he closer to home than she realises? Meanwhile, Ian's back all loved up from his honeymoon, but is shocked to learn Dot's in prison, so he visits her with Sharon. Dot again refuses their help, while Sharon is left pondering her parentage. After a trip down memory lane with Ian, she has a shock realisation. With Phil absent, she and Denny come to blows, and she again seeks solace from Ian. But later she's shocked to walk in and find Phil back. Now that Ian and Jane are home, Cindy feels a spare part as Jane looks after Beth, although Liam encourages her to take her out of nursery for the afternoon. Ian's angry at Cindy's rash act, which leads to a panic, and she asks Jane for help, while later Liam rides to the rescue. Martin rants about Sonia to Rebecca, and Sonia's given a choice, her daughter or Tina. Meanwhile, Alfie discovers something desperate about Martin, and he and Donna try to help him out. And Kush and Shabnam take a step forward when he opens up about his past, but then a step backwards when he tells her he's not ready to remarry. Gail and Andy go to Gavin's funeral, where Barbara introduces her to Michael's ex, Susan, who wants to see him and bury the hatchet. Due to the funeral, Gail's missed David's mediation, and predictably he loses his temper at the session, much to Callum's glee. Gail manages to put off Susan, while Andy lies to David that Gail took him to hospital with a heart scare. Oh, what a wicked web we weave. Michelle's gobsmacked to open an old letter of Steve's, which reveals he owes more than £10,000 in tax. He promises to fix things, and she's impressed by his level-headed approach, but maybe that cool demeanour is just a cover. Tony suggests to Liz they could use the money he made from the house to pay the tax bill, while Steve's timing is impeccably bad when he decides to propose to Michelle. Bethany begs Gail to let her stay, and she lays it on thick with her and Audrey, while Jenny dumps Kevin, but he begs her to reconsider. Jimmy's an Emmerdale man through and through, so he's not thrilled about the prospect of being a house husband in Dubai. He can't see Nicola's point of view at all and has a plan to stop her going, but she can't believe how low he'll go to stop her taking Angel. It's tense as he takes Nicola to the airport. Has he lost her forever? Robert's secretly worried when Paddy tells him to keep away from Aaron, and he confronts his ex after seeing him throw up due to overtraining. Later, Robert has a proposition for Ross involving a stolen car. Then he offers Aaron a chance to unleash his anger, and boy, does he deliver. He absolutely batters Robert, and later Victoria's alarmed to see the state Aaron is in. And Chrissy apologises to Alicia for Lachlan's behaviour and says she's gone to the police and will forget about the kidnapping, which all enrages Lawrence.